welcome back. Today we're installing this. The Pro Alloy Curve Spec Intercooler. It's going to be amazing. This thing is incredibly light, it's 4 kilograms. It's just incredible. This got delivered to me by MJ Performance through Pro Alloy. It took them, I ordered it probably 2-3 p.m. yesterday. It is now 11 a.m. I picked it up at 10 a.m. this morning. So that is incredibly fast delivery. So if you're looking for anything, check out MJ Performance, and obviously check out Pro Alloy, because the amount of research I've done, this seems like the right cooler to go for the turbo that I want. So I'm so excited to install this. So let's get it on the car. So to take off the bumper, you've got these kind of Torx bits which are in here. You want to remove those. You want to remove your headlight ones. You all know how to do headlights by now. You want to remove these poppers along here, and then basically take all your headlights out, take the top off, and you're all good to go. And then we're going to go underneath the wheel arch well. So we're going to go underneath there, some bolts there, and then there's 3 bolts here, and 1 or 2 actually underneath the bumper. And then that's how you take the bumper off. So it's very, very simple. I'll show you every step, but we're going to fly through this as quick as we can. Okay, so now that the headlights are out, you've got 3 bolts inside here. So you've got 1 here, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the back. The one in the back you can reach from the footwell, so there's a little cutout and a hole that you can actually reach it from. The one in the middle, I would just recommend like a flexible extension, to get your extension bar up here. A nice big flexible thing in there. It's nice and simple to do. It's quite an easy job. Once you've actually just cracked them off, you can actually, if you can get your hand in there, you can do them by hand. They're really not tight, hence the bumper sag situation and stuff. A lot of people replace those with nuts and bolts, which I may do in the future. But for now, we're just going to go with it. Finally, the last step is inside the footwell. I can't believe how muddy my footwell is right now. But basically you've got bolts here, bolts here, bolts here. There's a hidden one up top, just here. Don't know if you can see that, but there's a hidden one there. Just work your way around the wheel well. You'll know when you've got it detached from the actual bumper itself. And then underneath the car, I'm going to try and just use the camera to do this. Underneath the car, where my finger is now, hopefully that gives you kind of a reference to where I am. There's a little kind of push tab there. So, I can't do it by hand, but there's one just there. And then just follow that along and just make sure you've got all the other push tabs out. Same the other side. And then once you've done all that, your bumper should be able to come off. So that's the front bumper off. We now just got to remove the old intercooler and get it all off. But that's really, really simple. So all you got to do is, for anyone that's doing this from stock, just kind of remove these bolts. This will give you access to here. So you've got hose clips down here. Obviously for me, I've got to remove these. But overall, it's pretty simple to do. So we're now at the stage where we need to put the actual cooler on. Now, everything that comes with this is amazing. So they've got an instruction manual here, so you've got, you know, what's included in the kit, so you can check to make sure you've got all those bits. You've got pictures which show you like installing the rubber grommets, making sure those go in the holes, then putting your piping in. So there's pictures showing you all of that. You've then got, if I can open this, basically just all about it, key features and stuff. And then on the final page, you've got basically loads of different tests that have been carried out on it. So obviously this test was carried out, what, kind of about almost a year ago now, I guess. It was carried out on the RT330 Turbo, so hence why I've gone for this cooler that was suggested to me. Obviously you've got all the peak temperatures and stuff, like it's just, overall it's a really nice package. Obviously everything's packaged amazingly. Have a look at my unboxing video, because seriously, like the amount of packaging that come with this just to keep this safe is incredible. So anyway, we're going to get this onto the car now. But if you want to watch the unboxing, I would highly recommend it. The amount of stuff that comes with it and the quality of it is just impeccable. So check it out, seriously. But anyway, we're going to get this onto the car now. I think the first bit we're going to do is just put, like they said about the rubber grommets, and popping those bits in back there. So grab your mounting hardware. So you've got 2 grommets, and we're literally just going to place them one in here. You just kind of squeeze them in, pop them into place. So that's that grommet done. And that's that grommet done. They fit perfectly. So what we've got to do first, we've got to just quickly pop out this kind of top trim. There's a little tab up here, and there's two tabs just either side back here, and that should give us enough wiggle room to allow to slide the cooler in into here, and then we can pop it all back on. So there's two clips on the side here. You just squeeze the back of them and then turn that. It's the actual way you're supposed to get these clips out rather than ruining them. And then this section should slide out. That's that out of the way. You're going to get your intercooler, slide it behind these pipes. Like that. Cool, so that's the intercooler officially mounted. Literally what we need to do now is the pipe work down bottom. So once you've got this scuttle pad off, obviously you can now put it back now that your bungs are in. So if we just slide this back around, you can slide the clips back in. See, make sure you slide the sides in. And then that is pretty much all back together. Just put your screws back in at the sides and then put the push clips in, one here, one there, and one at the back. Okay, so I've just done a quick mock-up of the pipe work, what you're going to need. So you're going to need the silicone hose in the center here, which connects basically the cooler to this alloy pipe. You're going to need two Jubilee clips. You've got one on this side, one on that side, and then obviously your alloy pipe goes into the original pipe work, which is over here, which then obviously connects with another Jubilee clip. So that's kind of a mock-up of how to do it. So in theory, that's the install complete. Obviously we just need to put the screws back in here, and then just put the whole bumper back on. I made some modifications to my under tray just for the sake of the Maxton splitter, not for anything else. This is a direct fit onto everything that's OEM, like it's direct. You don't have to do any cutting, any drilling, nothing. Just stick it on, so it's perfect. So anyway, we're going to start up, just see if I get any engine codes with boost leaks and stuff, just to make sure I've done those clips up enough, and kind of see where we go from there. So I've just used a tire pen on the bottom of on the top of the screws and used it so I could see where it's hitting. So I can see that this part here, which is this section, is actually hitting my splitter here. I know this isn't anything to do with intercooler install, but I'm going to cut this off. But hopefully that makes my bumper stay completely gone. So that's kind of what I've got to. So this is all splitter stuff. This is not intercooler. Intercooler is a direct fit. That's all good. But yeah, so I've cut all this off. Same on the other side, you can just see it. Don't know if it's going to focus, but you can just see white here. So I'm just going to cut that whole section out. So that's the install complete. I've just got to put my headlights back on, then I'll take it for a spin, make sure there's no boost leaks and stuff. Obviously if there is a boost leak, the bumper needs to come back off. And I need to tighten the hose clamps. But I have tightened them to the point where it feels like it was going to start to slip. But overall I'm super happy with it. Glad I got the logo in white rather than their silver and red colour. So thank you to Pro Alloy for spraying that for me. That's really helpful. And MJ Performance, thank you for sorting me out with the whole package and actually sorting it. To have that delivery time is insane. But there we go, we're ready for the big turbo by Revo. Now it's just a case of saving up and waiting for it to arrive. Just remember to like and subscribe. All your donations, the buying of the merch, the buying of stickers, it's amazing, so thank you so much to everyone. Black t-shirts are now a thing. Contact me on Instagram if you want them. They're also going to be in the link in the description, but they're going to be black Car Rambles t-shirts with the Car Rambles emblem in white on the chest. A lot of people like the black look. I like the black look, I think it looks awesome. So if you want a Car Rambles t-shirt in black, just hit me up, I'll get you one. But yeah, here it is. One step closer.